Good morning. Hey, it is March 1st and it's time for spring to be in the air. It's time for growth. And I just really started thinking about how many times do we set a goal and maybe it doesn't happen, or we set a New Year's resolution and it doesn't happen. And so we start beating ourselves up and thinking, this isn't, how am I going to do that? Or maybe you have a God sized goal. And I love to help people with God sized goals. My name is Melony Buenger, and I am a coach and a speaker. And my passion is to help people ignite their God sized goals. But a lot of times people say to me, how do I even find what my God sized goal is? Or how do I find what my unique gift is that I can use to make a difference in the world? And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. I just want to spend a few minutes with you on identifying what is your God sized goal. So I want you to think about what is something that everybody comes and asks you to help you with, or what is a talent or a gift that you have that comes easy to you and that you just love doing from your heart. Um, it could be that. That could be really what a skill you use for that. But really, a God sized gift or vision is something that is so big that you do not know how you're going to accomplish it without God or without those God given gifts and those tips that I just gave you, tips and talents, right? So let's talk about that. If you know what your God sized goal is, I want you to put that in the chat so that we know what that is. I want to share with you a little story today about how I didn't really know what one of my God sized goals was, but how it has come to fruition. And so I'm going to share that with you, and then I'll ask you a couple questions to help you with yours. So I was at a Natalie Grant concert, and there was this girl that her name was Jennifer, and she had been nominated by her friend, and they always recognize somebody who was doing something amazing in their community. And I love this about Natalie Grant. And so they brought this girl Jennifer on stage, and they read everything that she had done, and she'd basically just done some amazing things and started the first safe house here in Oregon. And so I went up to her afterwards, and I gave her my card, and I said, I'm putting on an event. I'd love to create awareness about what you're doing. Well, she came and she spoke at my event, and from that awareness, and that event, and learning more and more about what she did, I started volunteering and helping survivors of human trafficking and domestic violence. And God just put something inside of me so deep that wanted me to start helping more here locally in the United States. And so that led to me adopting 40 women in this shelter, and having other businesses and friends come together with me. And we gave Christmas to those 40 women that first year. And from that, more people wanted to help me, which led me to being called to start a nonprofit. And I did not know how. I did not want to, because I had never done that. And I said no for a while. Well, I'm going to tell you, don't say no to God, because he's going to keep putting that in you, and that passion and that thing that he wants you to do. And so from that, I started my nonprofit called Courageous Beginnings, and we help survivors of human trafficking and domestic violence. That was 6 years ago. My goal now is to eventually have my own safe house that we can have people come and rehabilitate and be safe and get equipped and be loved on. But right now, currently, we partner with 10 different organizations and safe houses. So as you can see, it went from just saying, yes, I'll go say hi to this girl, Jennifer, who I thought was doing amazing things, to saying, let me help adopt 40 women and give them a Christmas, to now I want to have my own safe house. Huge, big difference. But where does that come to you? How do you identify what you're called to do and for you to impact? A lot of times, we don't feel valuable enough to do what we think we should do or we want to do. We're saying we don't have enough time or resources, or we don't even know how to do it, and we don't know where to begin. And quite frankly, I could have totally understood that. When I was really feeling called to help those 40 women, I did not think I was going to have the time or the resources. But what I did was I said yes. And I just said, would you like to help me and share? And so I I started sharing my mission, you guys, and that's what you have to do. You have to start sharing your vision and your mission. But today, to help you identify, I want to just ask you a couple questions that will help you get clear on what your God-sized goal is. You want to start saying, what is your goal? What is it that I want to do? And then to start asking yourself, what is one gift that I have that might help me achieve that? Because you guys, a lot of times the things we want to do, we really can do. We have the skill set to do it, and but we haven't used it for a while, or we think, no, that's too easy. I can't do it. See, you guys, my gift that I use, it's my voice. It's my voice to encourage people to share with people what my mission is, to let people know that they can use their gifts to make a difference, and to talk about things that people don't want to talk about. See, a lot of people don't want to talk about human trafficking. They want to close their eyes. They don't want to think about it. Or they'll say, I can't make a difference. I don't know how I could do it, right? Or they don't believe that their children could be a possible victim. See, I bring a lot of that to light with my voice and talking about that, and that is my gift. So my question for you is, who do you want to impact? What difference do you want to make in the world? And I would love for you to share that. What is your God-sized goal? What's one gift that you have that you believe that can make a difference? And who do you want to impact? And if it is you today and you do not know what any of that is, but you know that there's a stirring in your spirit, I want you just to say, God, I am open and I'm willing to where you are calling me, and to just spend some time praying and meditating on that this week and writing down what he says. And I want to invite you to put it in the comments below. We're on a couple different platforms. I'm over in my group, the God Squad on Facebook, but I'm also over on YouTube. I'm trying to build that channel. So if you are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. If you're not, I would love for you to go and follow me there. But share with everybody, what is your goal? What is one gift that you have? And who do you want to impact? Because see, here's the thing. When people know what your gift is, what your passion is, and what they want to do, they want to come alongside you. Doors will open. Introductions will happen that will make a huge difference. So I want to ask you today, what is your goal? Who is it that you want to impact? I think I got something funny going on here. So let me go just back to this. To what is your goal? And who do you want to impact? What difference do you want to make in the world? And let's do it together. I would love to support you. I am Melony Buenger. I help people ignite their God-sized goals. And I will, looking forward to hearing about it. Be blessed.